5 steps to enlightenment. When you truly understand enlightenment, you understand that you are everything. You're part of everything. And so it's more to do with the energy and the light when it comes to enlightenment. So number 1 on the list is appreciate and be grateful. Now, we don't mean what we're grateful for or appreciate what we have. What we mean by this is the energy of it. So just appreciation, just gratefulness. Be those energies. Appreciate whatever comes to your life, for it is making you into the person you are. It is evolving you. It is helping you on your journey. And so when we appreciate this, we then align ourselves with the enlightenment. We align ourselves with the universe. We align ourselves with our soul, our mind, our body. And then, all of a sudden, appreciation becomes a different form of appreciating. It's the state of being that we need to get into, and then we become the actual automatic flow of that which changes our life, which makes us into who we are. So it's not always about what we have or what we're going to have. It's about the energy of being, the state of being. So when you understand this, you can appreciate that every single thing, negative or bad, good or whatever, is giving you the opportunity to be aligned with the universe. Then suddenly the enlightenment changes for you. Then you see the bigger picture, and then you set free all these restraints and blocks. So when you understand how to appreciate, how to be grateful, all of a sudden you have no attachments to what it is. And then you become a no-limit person. And then you become part of everything, which is what the enlightenment is all about. Number 2 is enjoy the journey. This is the one thing that most people seem to forget. You set on a journey, you set off in life to achieve things, to create memories, to enjoy. And okay, we tend to not feel the enjoyment until we're flowing, until we're already on the journey, until we've ignited ourselves to take that first step, or to achieve something, or to be passionate about something, or create something. So it's very important that you enjoy the journey. Whether good or bad, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. Because the more that you get a feeling of sense of joy in your life, the more that you attract joy, the more you become joy, before you become the state of being of energy. And then you can actually become part of the enjoyable. You become part of what we call the automatic flow. And then, so when you're enjoying life, you tend to find that you have no thoughts of fears or doubts or worries. Why is that? Because you're aligned with the support and the unconditional love of the universe. And all of a sudden you feel one with yourself. You feel one with everything. And there is no of you attracting the energies that stop you from feeling like the way. So it's like being on holiday for 3 days. Why? Because you've released all those emotions in you by the pure flow of the energy, the automatic flow, the being enlightenment, and then all of a sudden the joy of the journey kicks in. But you can trigger this by just enjoying whatever you do. It doesn't matter what you do. I mean, even if you're doing like housework or something, you can stick on the music to enjoy doing it, and before you know it, it's ended. And then you feel good because you've achieved something, and then you've enjoyed the music, and the music has ignited you to the connection of enlightenment and being one with yourself once more. And then all of a sudden life just seems to flow. And that's the secret to it. When you're flowing, when you're drinking plenty of water, when you're enjoying life, when you're appreciating, and when you're just part of it all, then there's no better way in life. And so it's so important to actually enjoy. Sit down and look at what the journey brought to you. Sit down and see the big picture. Sit down and set yourself free to how amazing that journey was. And then you'll even be able to laugh at some of the good points and the bad points. Because why? Because you're too busy enjoying it to allow it to be anything else. And that's the secret to it all. Number 3, create for yourself. If I can pass any wisdom on to you or anything that I've found, that when we're doing things, when we just do things, when we just create for ourselves, all of a sudden the world seems different. Too many times we're forgetting about yourself. Too many times. And I don't mean this in a selfish manner, but I mean that you're here to create a life for yourself. So if you're not creating things for you personally, then how can you enjoy the journey? How can you understand? How can you feel alive? How can you be who you want to be if you're not creating? So whether you're creating a life, whether you're creating something to share, whether you're creating anything at all, do it for yourself first of all. And then there seems to be less pressure because you're not bothered about what you create. Just that you've took that time out to do something for yourself is so important. And we miss this. It's part of the balance of life that you're doing something for yourself. And you don't need nobody around you to do that. Yes, it's lovely to share an experience, which you can do. You can share what you've created if you want to. But you can always have got something there that you know that you took the time, you took the effort to create for yourself. And so it's so important to spend a little bit of time just creating for you, pampering you, looking after you. Because at the end of the day, if you can't get out of bed in the morning, you can't help anybody else. So it is very important that what you are and who you are and what you're creating for yourself is needed for you to be able to go on a journey, to enjoy the journey, to live your dream. Okay. Live your dream. Right then. This is one of the major factors. Throughout our course of our life, we have a dream, we have a calling, and if you don't live it, then how can you feel close to the source, the universe, or anything? Because it's dreams, which is visualize what we put forward to achieve in life. Without a dream, then how do you know what you want or what you need or what it is that makes you get up in the morning? So live your dream is so important. And if you're struggling to find what your dream is, it's not really matter because your dreams can change and you can do, but if you're living it, then you've got to remember one thing. Only you know your path. Only you know what you want. Only you know what makes you enjoy life. Only you know what gets you out of bed in the morning. And so if you haven't got a dream, if you haven't got a focus, then it's often harder to find what you want out of life or what your part to play. And, even if it's just a simple thing in life, you want to be a good parent or you want to help people or it doesn't matter. Because when we play our part, when we're connected to the universe, when we are enlightenment, then all of a sudden we're part of everything. And so by playing that simple little role or living that dream, you are automatically connected to the oneness. You are automatically igniting people. You're automatically sharing the love. You're automatically sharing the energy that makes the place a better. You're automatically sharing in your environment good energy by being and living your dream. So sit down and find a dream. And it doesn't matter. You can have 10 dreams. You can have 20 dreams. You can have one dream that you're just going to take a long time to work towards. It doesn't matter. It's all about the journey. It's all about having that dream to start off with. What makes you feel alive? What can you visualize now that makes you think, you know what? I love that dream, And it doesn't matter what it is. That the only good thing about it is if you have it. And that's all. As long as you have a dream, then you can achieve anything. Love what you do is number 5. When you love what you do, you automatically flow. You automatically neutralize any negativity or anything. So loving is so important. Unconditional love is incredible, powerful, and can solve any problem and sort anything out because it's only attachments and everything that we have which stops us from flowing. So when you love what you're doing, you're actually then aligning yourself with the opportunity of being the unconditional love, of being part of the universe, of tapping into the no limit information highway. So it's very important to enjoy everything you do. And the more joy you can put into what you do by having a laugh or joking or just appreciating and enjoying what is happening and then all of a sudden loving what you do is becomes easy, you know, because we have no limits to what we can achieve. And loving what you do leads to more of what you love to do, is what it's all about. And so the focus then shifts from us looking at what makes us happy and what we have to do in life and the pressures of life to actually loving and feeling good about what we're doing. And so then even the difficult times don't seem so difficult because you know that quick enough we'll be enjoying again and loving what we're doing. So this is one of the top ones that I think really is. Just by loving what we do, you can actually then find life so much easier. Don't limit yourself to just loving one thing. Because that one thing, how many times are you going to come across that one thing? Whereas you love everything, then what you're doing is you're aligning yourself to the oneness. You're aligning yourself to the universe, the source, the pure energy that's in everybody. And then you're opening your heart to the world. And so it's so much easier to love when you are love.